In the days of the judges, there was a famine in the land. And a certain man from Bethlehem said to his wife and his two sons, "Hey, look, there's a famine here and it's been getting real bad. Real bad. So me and the boys, we're gonna go over to Moab. We're gonna stay there for a while until things get better. You and the girls, you stay here. Stay in Bethlehem. We'll be back in a snap." And so that's what they did. They split up and went their separate ways. Now, when the men got to Moab, life was good. They were doing well. But back in Bethlehem, it was not so good for Ruth. Her mother-in-law, Naomi, and her sister-in-law, Orpah, they were having a really rough time. And Naomi was like, "All right, girls, listen up. It's been rough, but I think it's time for us to go back to Bethlehem. I know it's been hard, but we can do hard together. I mean, we're family, we got each other's backs, right?" And they were all, yeah, let's go back to Bethlehem. So Naomi and the girls, they started their journey back to Bethlehem. And after a while of walking, Naomi was like, "Hey, girls, I love you guys, but I want you to go ahead and marry some nice Moabite guys. Marry these guys, have some kids, live your life. I'm old and I'm not gonna make it, so don't worry about me." And Orpah was all, No, I'm not leaving you. Don't even trip off, sis, we're in this together. We're gonna make it. But Ruth was like, "No, actually, I'm gonna go with my mother-in-law. She's my real mother, that's where I'm from. I'm with her." So Orpah stayed behind and Ruth was like, "No, I'm going to my people." When Naomi got to Bethlehem, people were like, "Hey, who's this chick with you?" And Naomi was like, "Oh, this is Ruth. She's my daughter-in-law. She's a Moabitess. She followed me here. She's loyal. She's a good one." People were like, "Oh, well, welcome. We're glad you're here." And then Naomi was like, No. Don't be fooled by my daughter-in-law. She's a foreigner. She's a Moabite. She's an outsider. Don't even trip off because she looks nice and she seems cool and she has family and all that. Nah, she's an outsider. Don't even bother with her." And everyone was like, "Oh, okay, noted." So Ruth was like, "I'm just gonna go glean in the fields. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pick up the leftovers and stuff." And Naomi was like, Cool. Actually, you know what? Go over to the field of Boaz. He's a wealthy landowner. He's a good dude. Go over there and glean in his field." And Ruth was like, "Thanks, Mill. I'll do that." So Ruth goes to Boaz's field and she starts gleaning in his field and he's like, "Hey, why aren't you in the house right now? Why are you out here working?" And Ruth was like, "'Cause I am poor and my mother-in-law told me to come here and glean, so that we do and starve." And Boaz was like, "Oh, you're so sweet. Here, let me give you some extra food and extra money. And also, you can go ahead and pick all the grain that you want and ain't worrying about the workers chasing you out of the field or anything. Let them leave the grain for you. Leave it all there. You take it all." And Ruth was like, "Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you." And at the end of the day, Ruth had so much grain, like so much, because Boaz and his workers, they left all the grain for her. So Ruth goes back to Naomi and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'm in love with this boss Boaz guy." And Naomi was like, "Oh, you and every girl in the town, but don't worry, I got you." So Naomi tells Ruth, "Here's the plan. You're gonna go back to Boaz's house tonight, but you're gonna wait right here in the courtyard. And when he comes out, you're gonna go up to him and lay at his feet and wait for him to go to sleep. Then you're gonna crawl up on his bed and lay on his thigh and wait till he wakes up, and once he wakes up, you're gonna lay there for a little bit and then you're gonna be like, hey, boss Boaz, can you help me? I need some help." And he's gonna be like, "Yes, Ruth, what can I do for you?" And you're gonna be like, "Well, I need you to act as my next of kin. My family doesn't have anyone else. So you're the closest person to me, so you gotta act as my next of kin." And he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, sure, I guess I could do that, no problem." And that's how you're gonna get married. And Ruth was like, Oh, okay, I got it. I'll do that. So that's exactly what Ruth did. She laid at Boaz's feet, waited for him to go to sleep, crawled up on his bed, laid on his thigh, waited for him to wake up. He woke up, she laid there for a minute, and then she was like, "Hey, Boaz, can you help me? I need you to act as my next of kin." And he was like, "Oh, okay, sure, I guess I could do that, no problem." And that's how Ruth became the newest landowner of Bethlehem. And she and Boaz, they had a son, and the town was super excited. They were like, "Oh, yes, 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 a new baby in town. Let's go." And they named the baby Obed, which means he has sprung up.